Hi, welcome back to Half of Heidi, or welcome to my channel if this is the first time you've dropped by. This is my combined week 11 and 12 update. I didn't get to make a video last week, busy life in general, you know how it goes. So I'm going to attempt to do my stats in a two-part, so week 11 then week 12, and we will see how we go. Okay, so at 11 weeks, actually no, my highest weight was 191.7 kilograms, which is 422.6 pounds. On day of surgery, I weighed 179.9 kilograms, which is 396.6 pounds. At the 10-week mark, I weighed in at 148.9 kilograms, which is 328.2 pounds. At the 11-week mark, so this is last week, I weighed in at 146.7 kilograms or 323.4 pounds. So last week I lost 2.2 kilograms or 4.9 pounds, which is the same loss I'd had the week prior. So that was kind of nice. 2.2/4.9 pounds is awesome. That meant that at 11 weeks, so since the operation, I'd lost 33.2 kilograms, which is 73.2 pounds, and all up at the 15-week mark, so including the pre-op diet, which I did for 4 weeks, I'd lost 45 kilograms, which was 99.2 pounds, like just under the 100 pounds. Anyway, so this week is now 12 weeks post-op. So just to reiterate, last week I weighed in at 146.7 kilograms, which is 323.4 pounds. This week I weighed in at exactly 145 kilograms, which is 319.6 pounds, getting so close to 300 pounds, very exciting. So that was a loss for this week of 1.7 kilograms, which is 3.7 pounds. So at 12 weeks post-op, that meant I'd lost 34.9 kilograms, which is 76.9 pounds. And then all up, so including the 4-week pre-op diet, I had lost 46.7 kilograms, which is 102.9 pounds. Dun, 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 dun. Someone's happy about losing weight. I'm very happy. Oh, what a dork. I think I'm going to do the same happy dance when I've hit 50 kilograms, because obviously that's a little bit more closer to home for me here in Australia. But I don't know, there's something about being able to say I've lost 100 pounds, which is just like magical. And I'm nearly halfway to my goal, actually, I think. I can't remember how much I've got to go. 50, so no, I've got a little bit more until I'm halfway there, but it's getting close. The halfway mark is getting pretty close. And in fact, if I lose like what I've lost, if I lose that amount again, I will get under 100 kilograms, which is pretty exciting stuff. I know I have to keep in mind the whole, the weight loss is going to slow down. And that's okay. Like, my app at the moment claims that I'm going to reach goal weight in June, when I know I'm not. Like, that's assuming the same average weekly loss that I've had to date, which is around the 3 kilograms or 2.9 kilogram mark. And I've calculated a slowdown rate. So I think I've got 40 weeks to go till I reach my 1-year anniversary. Oh, sorry. Dogs are barking their heads off at something. Don't know what that was. I don't even know if you could hear that. So I've got 40 weeks to go to reach my 1-year anniversary. So again, if I lose 1.5 kilograms a week, I'll definitely reach my goal. But I kind of have finally reached a weight where I'm actually able to do a lot of things that it really is now any loss from here is a bonus. Does that even make sense? Like, for example, like in so many things, 150 kilograms is, which I think is around 330-ish pounds, it seems to be like the maximum weight capacity for a whole host of things, including, you know, chairs and all sorts of stuff. And in a lot of cases, actually, it's as low as 100 and 110 kilograms. But for the majority of things to be able to actually not have to go to a specialist place to find things, 150 kilograms is the maximum weight capacity. So now that I'm below that, I'm actually finding I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, I don't know, sitting on things, standing on things. Look, I know there's a whole heap of things that I'm still not able to do because of my weight and size, and I've got, you know, further goals in terms of being able to sit in a single aeroplane seat and have the seatbelt go around me and all of that sort of stuff. But I don't know, I've just reached this point where I'm now capable of exercising more and contemplating doing things without making excuses, which is actually part of one of my goals for this year, was to be able to do things without coming up with reasons I couldn't that were based on my weight or fitness. Fitness, though, I mean, I've got a ways to go. The most I've done in a single session was 4.2 kilometers. That was all flat. And then I discovered on Friday when my husband and I went for a bushwalk in a beautiful mountain range area, was basically the discovery that as soon as there is a steep incline or stairs, I'm pretty much screwed. Like, I thought I was going to pass out. Like, I just felt so... Oh, there's my dogs again. Anyway, I felt so sick and nauseated. Is that the right way to say that? That I just... And I had to stop like every 20 meters or something and like just rest for a few minutes, and it was really embarrassing, but at the same time my option was, I don't know, someone was going to have to come in and carry me out, which no single person could probably do, or I just kind of had to suck it up and make it out. But I felt so sick in that last like 500 meters because it was just like, yeah, straight uphill and upstairs, and I don't know why I didn't think of it on the way down, because it was a circuit that went, this first bit went all the way down. I don't know why it didn't even occur to me as I was going down that, geez, this is really steep and I've got to make it back up here. Anyway, there was another part of the walk where you could go down 100 steps to these rock pools. I am so glad my husband talked me out of going down those 100 stairs, because I was like, yeah, I can do this, and then I'll just rest for bits on the way back up. I'll be fine. No, I felt so disgusting. And we actually got some jelly beans on the way home because I just felt so like I had used up every single bit of energy reserve, and that it was just, I just needed sugar. I just felt sick. Anyway, so lesson learnt, and I was so thirsty because we didn't take water. Like, I mean, I guess we just haven't been bushwalking in years and forgot like the basic principles of take food and water with you. Anyway, something else that was really cool was I have lost since the surgery 19 centimeters off my waist, which is 7.5 inches, I believe, which is really, I don't know, I kind of thought I might have more obviously moved sizes in my clothing as a result of that. Like, that doesn't seem insignificant to me. that, or I genuinely was like stuffing myself into my clothes and I just basically looked like a sausage and didn't quite appreciate how tight my clothes were and I was spilling out of them or something, because yeah, I just don't feel like I'm moving down clothing sizes as quickly as other people. And I know I'm not supposed to be comparing myself to other people, but you can't help it. Can't help it. Anyway, I think the same thing that I said in my last video, like I think it's funny that I'm celebrating being heavy, like I'm celebrating being 145 kilograms or 319.6 pounds, when in the past I would have been horrified at this weight. Yeah, it's pretty funny to me. And it's actually really nice though, because like my husband is commenting more and more in terms of what he's noticing and where I'm shrinking and stuff. And yeah, it's really nice. Like he was giving me a cuddle this morning and he said, oh, I can feel your hip bone. And I was like, yes, I have hips, who knew? I'm hoping that the collarbones will appear sometime soon. No, that's also still got a ways to go for them to come out. Pulling awkward faces doesn't work. Anyway, and yeah, I mean, these small things like, you know, being able to do the Fitbit up an extra notch and, you know, just stuff like that. Yeah, it's really exciting. I don't know. I don't know. Can you tell I'm in a good mood? I'm really happy today. I actually almost was disappointed though when I hopped on the scales this morning and saw that I'd lost 1.7 kilograms, because I think I'd just gotten used to a couple of weeks in a row there where I was losing upwards of 2 kilograms. And I'm sure a lot of that probably had to do with the fact that I had gastro and I felt so sick and wasn't really eating that much. I'd say this last week I've definitely improved in what I can eat in terms of quantity. I am drinking a glass of milk at night, and I am putting Milo in it. Now, I'm not sure if that is super naughty. I mean, it doesn't look terrible when I look at the nutritional panel, but I don't know, something about it just tells me I shouldn't really be drinking Milo. But I don't know, I'm getting so few calories, really, I don't know that it matters. I don't know. Anyway, hey, another question. Milo, is that an international drink, or is that like just... I know it started in Australia. My husband was actually giving me the history lesson on Milo last night. Started in Australia during the Depression, and it was basically designed to be a source of energy and nutrition, especially for children during, you know, a time when people couldn't really afford to buy much food. And it basically became like a mainstay. And I don't know, I guess in Australia you kind of grew up drinking Milo. But I just wondered, like, is Milo now an international thing? Does everyone drink Milo? If you're overseas and you've never tried Milo and you try it, do you think, why the hell would they drink that? Why wouldn't they just drink chocolate milk? Yeah, I don't... Can someone tell me the deal? Tell me the dealio on Milo International. What if it's like Vegemite and people just think we Australians are crazy or not? I don't know. Anyway, what else? Did I say? I can't remember if I've reported in that I've bought a secondhand treadmill. Did I mention that previously? Now that is going great, being able to exercise in front of the aircon. I can watch YouTube or listen to music or whatever I want. It's actually got an inbuilt screen and it connects to the internet. So I'm like, oh, technology. I could look at news and all sorts of stuff. Mostly I've been watching YouTube. I'm obsessed with YouTube. I'm watching YouTube and listening to music and that kind of stuff. But it's a really sturdy treadmill. Like, obviously because of my weight, I had to try to find something that was going to be able to take my weight that it is now. And quite nice, actually going back to the ripple effect, which I talked about in a video yonks ago. My husband is now started using the treadmill as well. He's started counting his daily steps. His daily step target is actually higher than mine because he was already more active than me. But I don't know, I just love this whole ripple effect thing. I think it is so cool. And in case you can't be bothered going back and watching that video, it was basically talking about the impact or influence that you can have on those around you as a result of having this surgery. There's some negative ripple effects. So I've now seen people saying how their partner finishes their leftover food and then they're gaining weight. But then conversely, there's a lot of people who say that, you know, the rest of their family wants to adopt the healthy eating and healthy lifestyle, etc., and are also losing weight or just, you know, maintaining weight but gaining fitness or whatever it is. But yeah, it's not just yourself that this can drastically impact. It's pretty cool. It's really, really cool. The other thing, I've started telling more and more people at my work about the surgery. It kind of just comes up because I do a lot of full day workshops where we strategize and nut out problems and find solutions and stuff. And because of where I work, they often cater so that we basically have no downtime. We don't have to leave to get lunch and come back. So they're just trying to get the return on investment in terms of, you know, flying us all into one location. So I kind of wanted to give the person that was coordinating the next one in February a heads up that I guess what my dietary limitations were. And I didn't just want to sound like a picky bitch and I can only eat a boiled egg and a slice of meat, and I don't know what that accent was. So I just said, yeah, that I'd had bariatric surgery and I can really only eat small amounts and I have to focus on protein and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, she came back saying she knows all about bariatric surgery and she was being so supportive and nice. And yeah, I'm just really lucky. I've had such a nice reaction from the people that I work with. I've not had a single person say anything like it's the easy way out or it's cheating or I don't know, you're weak because you couldn't do it the hard way or any of that jazz. I don't think my reaction would be actually worth recording if somebody said that to me, because I would promptly put them in their place. Yes, I would. So no, I'm very lucky. I'm now reaching a point where some of my personal photos on Facebook. Actually, I don't think I've posted any in my personal Facebook, but I think I was tagged in a photo, and my aunt commented to my mum that she could tell I'd lost weight and that kind of stuff. And I thought, well, if my relatives are going to start noticing, does that mean, I don't know, I just kind of need to mentally prepare myself for if they say, so what have you been doing, diet and exercise? I mean, well, yes, I have been doing diet and exercise, but do I also say that I've had the surgery or not? Because the more I think about it, the more I don't mind that other people know about it, because then that's one more, I don't want to say success story because I'll jinx myself and have some sort of weird complication, but to be able to say, oh yes, my niece had that surgery and she lost a substantial amount of weight that she would never have been able to lose without it, and she's got this new lease on life and she's doing all these things. Like, I don't know, like I kind of feel like the more people you tell, the more advocates we can create, and I don't know, get rid of the stigma around weight loss surgery. So I don't know, I'm kind of just having to mentally prepare myself for the next family get together in case I'm asked, what have I been doing? I don't know. I kind of feel like if I'm asked, I'll just be open, mainly because I hate lying and I'm a really bad liar, so I'll probably just be really open about it. And the only other thing that I guess I've really been thinking about this week is excess skin. Since I'm nearly halfway there in terms of weight loss, I have started researching, I guess I'm looking for examples of people's excess skin after they've lost, you know, upwards of 200 pounds. And obviously everyone is very different, and it really depends on age and whether people have had children or not and how much exercise you do and all this stuff. But it's really, I'm just really daunted by not knowing what my trouble areas are going to be, because I was kind of big all over. I wasn't like I carried it all in my belly and had an apron, like I didn't have like a hanging belly, if that makes sense. Like I had a droopy belly, but I didn't have like a real hanging belly. But on the other hand, I have like a lot of I had a lot of fat in my arms, so pretty sure I'm going to have the biggest bat wings out. My inner thighs they're really big as well, so I reckon I'm probably going to have some considerable excess skin there. So I don't know, I'm just really daunted by not knowing. Oh, my boobs are going to be destroyed. Yeah, just daunted by not knowing what I'm going to be like, and what do I need to mentally and financially prepare for in terms of excess skin removal. My health fund will cover a tummy tuck based on excess skin from weight loss, basically reconstructive plastic surgery rather than cosmetic plastic surgery. And I don't know if they'll cover, you know, arms and legs and boobs and anything else. So yeah, just starting the research on that, and I don't know, maybe it's a bit too soon to think about it, and maybe I just shouldn't prioritize thinking about it, because it takes a little bit of the sparkle away from the happiness I'm feeling about losing weight, because it makes you feel nervous about losing weight, when in reality I've just been so excited this whole time to lose weight. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Might have to stop thinking about it so much. Embrace the loose skin. Be very careful on the beach and a gust of wind picks up and my skin creates a big parasail. I might have to be tethered to the ground when I go to the beach, just so that I don't fly away. We'll see. Anyway, I think that was all I wanted to talk about in this video. Considering that covered 2 weeks and I still managed to, for once, keep it under like 30 minutes, I think that I deserve some sort of gold star. Anyway, if you want to reach out to me, please do so. I do love, love, love hearing from you guys and how you're going, and your words of encouragement and your advice is so fantastic. Yeah, but if you want me to talk about anything in particular, let me know. I hope you're having fantastic weeks. Oh, and congratulations to Losing It For Me 42, I think is your YouTube name. Sarah, right? Oh God, did I get your name wrong? Anyway, she's just lost 100 pounds as well, and she just did this really cute video where she was dancing, and I thought it was just awesome. Anyway, yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic week, and I hope you've got some exciting goals planned for this next week. And yeah, I don't know, let's all just be happy for a change. Yeah, woo! Okay.